We have a party today. We're gonna have a party. I don't care if it's only 2 people here. We gonna have a party. I don't even know who this is. That's what we're going to do. We's gonna have a party today. I don't care if it's 2 or 3 people here. We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna play us some music. I know I ain't gonna be able to keep this video up because we're gonna do some copyright music. We don't care about the copyright people. YouTube ain't paying me no way, so the copyright people can take this. I don't care. Y'all can have it. You see? The little 20 cents that YouTube was going to give me, the people can have it anyway. We're going to be out here having a good time today. We don't care about none of these people. That's how we get in. We're going to play all the music that I like. Then I'll just delete it. We're going to play all the music I like, and then when I get finished, I will just delete this live, child, you know? That's how you do it. Everybody play what they like on their channel, you know? YouTube, if you can delete it, YouTube, that's what you can do. Or you can take that little 20 cent that y'all was going to give me for the little video. You can just take that. You know, it is what it is. Hey, y'all, today my birthday. Like today is my actual birthday. August the 17th, 1964 is the day that I decided to come into this world. Now, it's not the day that I was supposed to. It's the day that I chose a month early to, you know, Leos, we extra. We got to, I wanted to be a Leo because I really wasn't supposed to be. But I guess I was like, no, I want to be a Leo. So I'm going to come now. And I did. So, yeah, I was born August the 17th, 1964 in Oakland, California. My mother and father were high school sweethearts. My mom was actually in high school. When she got pregnant with me, she graduated from high school in 1964, June of 1964, and I was born in August. So, yeah, she was in high school, and she hid her pregnancy until she graduated from high school. I was a very small baby. I was only 4 pounds and 8 ounces, I think they said, when I was born. So I was a little baby. So she was able to hide that from everybody. Plus, you know, I come from a very traditionally Christian background, so I'm pretty sure that was the last thing that my mom wanted to tell her that she was pregnant in high school. But you know what? It happened. I'm here. It turned out great. Unfortunately, my mom's not here to tell her side of the story. She is an ancestor now, so I'm telling her side for her. I'm telling what she, already told me, so it's no secret. So, what did I get for my birthday? I got um my favorite chocolates. My husband, every birthday, anniversary, everything, he always gets Russell Stover's chocolates. It's a tradition in this household. We always get chocolates because we both like chocolate, and it's this thing where whoever birthday it is, or Valentine's Day, or whatever, the other person is 9 times out of 10 gonna eat the other person's chocolate. So he didn't already tried to get into mine, but I won't let him. So I got chocolate. Who is that? Oh, that's Chocolate Bay. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Chocolate Baby gave me a little $10. Oh, there go my Starbucks coffee for tomorrow. So my husband got me the iPhone, child. This is my first iPhone. Okay. I had swore to God that I would never break up with Android. I wouldn't. But me and my husband are the last people in our family, like the grandkids and the kids that don't have iPhones. And so everybody is like, oh, well, we would FaceTime you, but you don't have an iPhone. Okay. So I have an iPhone. My husband bought me this iPhone for my birthday. I was super juiced. I have an iPhone. So it's the iPhone 11. It's cute. It's red. And I got the little sparkly case. So I got that. I think that wasn't the big gift. The big gift was sold out. And so I don't think it'll be here until this weekend, which is a Canon camera. I've been wanting a camera for a minute because I do want, to do like vlogs and better videos and stuff. So my husband got me a camera. It was sold out everywhere here at all the Best Buys here in the Bay Area. It is one of the vlogging cameras that a lot of people that do YouTube and, people that are into photography, a lot of people use that camera. So the camera was sold out. Okay. So it's coming. So I also got, if you looked at the picture, you saw that I got 3 pairs of Crocs. So I got the lime green with the little gibbet thing. So I didn't put my little gibbets on there. So I got the lime green. The yellow. Because y'all know Oshun, we love our yellow. Okay. I would have got this shirt in yellow if it came in yellow, but it didn't. And I got this shirt for my birthday. I'm going to show you guys the shirt too. So that, and this pair. And these kind of look like flowers, and then they kind of just look like splotches of paint, but they have like the Croc logo on the side, this is the only pair that I have that have the Croc logo on the side. My husband, I had bought him some last year for his birthday. They had the Croc logo. So I got these. I don't think I'm gonna put no gibbets on these because they're already busy. And if I'm sweating, it's because it's 90, 100,000 degrees here in California. And it's been storming. And when I say storming, I mean thunder, what they call dry lightning, because it would rain for like a half a second and stop. But the lightning was spectacular here in the Bay Area Sunday. If you want to look on Facebook, there are pictures of lightning flashing over the Golden Gate Bridge. Those are some of the most beautiful lightning pictures that I've seen. And the Golden Gate Bridge is iconic anyway. And for someone to catch the lightning over the Golden Gate Bridge, it was gorgeous. I mean, not just the Golden Gate Bridge, but the Bay Bridge also. So I got the gibbets, and these are the little thingamajiggums that go on your Crocs. So I got a whole bunch of extra ones when I get ready to um, change them. And I got this beautiful purse. Isn't this gorgeous? I got this beautiful purse, and I do not want to, call her a subscriber because she's not a subscriber. She's more like my goddaughter. It's not official, but she probably will be real soon. Moth Mama. This is gorgeous. This is so pretty. And inside the purse was this really cute mug that says "Can't touch this" because it's a cactus. This is so cute. And y'all know I'm a coffee drinker. Since we've been here though, I've been drinking more iced coffee than hot coffee. But I'm pretty sure when we move and get settled and I get back into my regular routine, I will be drinking my hot coffee again. And she got me some Julia's. Is it Julia's Palette or Julia's Place? What is it, y'all? Nudes by Julia. The chocolates, the nudes. Which one is this? She got me 4, y'all. I don't have my glasses on. Y'all know I can't see, right? Oh, the berries. And I think I have on the berries today. I think that's what this is. I think. Yeah. And the violets. The makeup situation today was a catastrophe because I tried to use the other eyelashes, the regular lashes instead of the magnetics, and I got glue everywhere, and I had to take a makeup wipe, take all of that off, and start all over again. But it still turned out cute. It's really cute in person. Okay. Now, it's super hot, so you just gonna have to deal with that. It's been so muggy since that storm. But I think that storm came through to like cool things down because where we live normally does not reach the hundreds. This area, because we're so close to the water, the bay breeze kind of keeps the temperature down. This was one particular day, there was no breeze, nothing. It got up to 100. It was super hot. I mean, humidity, it was scorching. It was crazy. And then that night, that storm rolled through. So the storm rolled through here Sunday. Yeah, because it started at like 3 something in the morning. And it didn't end until 8, 9 o'clock that morning. Like it was lightning. The thunder seemed like it was far off in the distance, like you could barely hear it rumbling, but it was still thundering. So a friend of mine who lives in Sacramento said that the storm rolled through there yesterday. So I guess it left us and went on over to Sacramento and basically did the same thing there, but I think they got a little bit more rain than we did. I really appreciate that, Moth Mama. You just don't know, honey, how much I it was a bundle. Girl, because I had went on their website one time and I was like, oh, Julia, y'all doing a little bit too much for my pockets. Okay. But most mama do. She got some good taste. And honey, she picked out colors that were perfect for my skin tone. And colors that I don't have. Like I don't have a lot of those colors. I do have a nude palette, but it's by somebody else. Like I got it from um Walmart. But I'm still learning. I really am. I am nowhere near where a lot of other people are when it comes to makeup because I still have that hang up that it looks funny on me. I guess because I never really wore makeup when I was young. Um, and I just, when I wear it now, it just looks, I don't know. Like I never want to go out and be looking clownish. That's my whole fear is that I'm going to be out here looking like a clown. And I just don't want to do that. Oh, and I got this t-shirt. I don't know my hair, so you guys. She got like an afro and it's super cute. I'm going to take a full um, picture later so you guys can see the whole thing. So, for those of you that don't know, I am 56 years old. 56 today. 56, okay? I'm 56 years old and I am extremely grateful and proud of my age. I'm not that person that is going to be like, oh, I won't tell you how old. No, I'm 56. Okay. 55 don't owe me shit. I I think I lived every year of 55. I rode 55 until I couldn't ride it no more. Okay. And I'm proud of that. Like I learned so many lessons about myself. Like I'm constantly changing and evolving. I'm constantly liking different things. I'm constantly putting on things that, don't serve me. I'm constantly trying to grow and better myself as a person. Am I perfect? Hell no. None of us are. Do I make mistakes? Of course I do. Have I made mistakes in the past? Yes. But it's all about you growing from the mistakes that you made. Am I a perfect mother? Hell no. My son didn't even call me. My oldest son didn't even call me and say happy birthday. He probably then forgot it's my birthday, even though it's on social media and everything. Do I have a perfect family? No, I don't. I have a family just like yours. My kids are in their 30s. They out here doing, I got one that's wilding out and one that's doing what he's supposed to be doing. I've never said that my children were perfect. They're not astronauts or scientists or none of that stuff. I'm a regular person that grew up in the projects in the hood of West Oakland. That's who you're looking at. But you're looking at a 56-year-old woman that went to college and wanted something different than the hood. Even though I grew up there, I never had hood mentality. Like I would see people and be like, oh, well, that's not what I want to do with my life. If that's what you want to do, it's fine. But it's not what I want to do. And I'm constantly doing that. Even at 56, I look at certain things and, okay, well, that's not what I want to do. I want to do something else. Today I may want to wear a unicorn ear or cat ears or, whatever. And I want people to understand by looking at me that just because you're getting older does not mean you have to stop living. And I think we live in a society now that does not value older people at all. A lot of these younger people don't have any respect for their elders. And it's just, I'm going to speak for me. Somewhere in 55, I started to feel like I wasn't as sexy as I was in my 20s and 30s. I kind of started slipping into that. Okay, well, I'm just going to be a grandma and just wear grandma clothes and, just accept the fact that I'm 55. And then a light bulb went off and was like, nah, I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Because just because that number is getting larger does not mean that you don't still feel sexy, you don't still want to be desired, you don't still want people to tell you that you're pretty. Those things don't die out in you just because you get older. And just because society is out here telling people over 50 that they have to get a hobby and retire, and you can't be out here looking good, you can't be cute, you can't wear sexy clothes, you can't do anything that the young girls are doing. Who said that? Okay? I can still dance to Cardi B's music. I can still pop it. Now, I may not be able to drop it as low as you because, I got these bad knees, but I'm going to drop it to the level where I can drop it. I'm not just going to stop dropping it because I'm 56. I'm not. And you shouldn't either. If you want to drop it, girl. Drop it, girl. Don't let nobody tell you can't drop it. Because I'm telling you now, society will have you out here thinking after 50 that it's time for you to die. Curl up somewhere and die. They will. I done had so many people on Instagram tell me, don't you got some grandkids to take care of? My kids grown. My grandkids have parents. No, I don't. So I'm going to sit here on Instagram and argue with you. Ain't you got a life to live? You in your 20s sitting here arguing with a 56-year-old woman. We in the same boat, girl? No. I got all day to argue back and forth with you. If that's what you want to do, my grandkids taken care of. Up next. They will really have you thinking that the only thing you can do in your 50s is go get your knitting needles or your crochet needles or your sewing machine and go somewhere and sit in the corner and not be seen or heard. No, you got the game twisted, honey. I'm going to be out here. You going to see me. You most definitely will see me. Because I'm going to be out here shining just as bright as I did when I was in my 20s. I'm not going to dim this light until God decides to call me home. That's the only time I'm going to turn this light off. Other than that, I'm going to be out here popping, dropping it as low as I can get it, and having me a good time. I most definitely will. So this weekend, we went to Stinson Beach, which is, I don't want to say famous, but it's one of the, I think on the top 10 beaches of California, Stinson Beach made the list. So we decided to go to Stinson Beach this weekend because it was super hot anyway, Saturday. We get there. We are 15 minutes away from the beach by car. It took us an hour and 30 minutes. It was so many people. The area was so congested. It took us an hour and 30 minutes to move 20 minutes. An hour and 30 minutes. Okay. Then we get there and the lot is full. so we couldn't get in the beach. So we just ended up kind of driving the coastal area. We did see the beach, we saw the water, and we just went and had lunch and came back. I guess everybody in California was like, let's go to Stinson Beach today. Well, after you done been in the car that long, you don't even want to look for another beach. I was like, you know what? Let's go home. Let's go get something to eat and go home. So we left. We laughed and, we had a good, me and my husband, one thing about us, even when plans that we make fail, we take it in stride. We laugh. We had a good time. We went. We got something to eat. We came back home. We talked about it the whole time. We just, we chalked it up. We figured before the summer is over, we gonna make it to Stinson Beach because that is one of the beaches here in the Bay Area that neither one of us have been to. Like we've been to a lot of beaches up and down the coast of California between here and LA. Like we went to the beach every time I think we've been to LA, we've been to the beach. So we have been to a lot of beaches, Half Moon Bay, just Monterey, a lot of places that are, kind of famous here in the Bay Area. So that was our hey everybody, did I speak to everybody? Um Thank you everybody. It was disappointing, but you know what? We're going to go back. We're going to um we were thinking about going back this weekend. I'm not really sure if we're going to do it this weekend. If we don't make it to Stinson, then we may make it to um, Alameda. So um, I'm going to play some music. I'm going to play some of the songs that um, some of the songs that I really like. This is a song by Walter Hawkins. I think Walter and his brother have both um, passed away now. But Walter Hawkins and the Love Center Choir are extremely famous here in the Bay Area. I think the church is still there, Love Center. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't been there in a long time. It was one of the first inclusive churches that I have ever attended. And, when I say inclusive, I mean, I don't want to say it was a gay church because it was inclusive. Everybody was welcome, gay, straight, wherever you fell in the spectrum, this church welcomed you. So the church was extremely popular. Their choir has been very famous. They've made a lot of songs that are very well loved by people here, not only here in the Bay Area, but everywhere because Walter Hawkins and the Love Center Choir, they used to travel, him and his brother. I think they've been everywhere in the world. And this is one of the songs that... Being a good father is important to me. I hate so that. This is one of the songs that I really, really love. Tragedies are commonplace. All kinds of disease
are slipping away. The economy's down. People can't get enough pay. As for me, all I can say is thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me.
Now, one of the reasons why I have always loved this song, I've always listened to this song, especially during periods of my life. Everybody has times in their life when they're not extremely happy. I never want to make you guys think that I'm always happy, I'm always on top. I never have any periods in my life where, I don't want to really use the word depressed because I don't think it's depression, but we all have periods in our life when we're up and periods when we're down, we're not as up as we normally are. And this has just always been one of the songs that has helped me when I wasn't as up as I should have been, or like to be. Because it's one of those songs that just reminded me, that I'm not where I could be, or I'm not where some people are. And I just have to be thankful for where I am. Because, Spirit, the ancestors, God has been so good to me. So good. I mean, a lot of y'all don't know. Like, I've had 3 strokes. 3 TIAs, which are extremely mild strokes. And every time I was able to walk out of the hospital unassisted. 3. That's something to be grateful for. And I think that's why I try so hard to just live my life to the fullest. Because when I look back at situations and things that have happened to me, it could have been so much worse. So much worse. But it wasn't. I'm here. 56 years old. And I've had 3 strokes. And I look this good. Gotta be grateful. You have to. You have to look at your life and be able to see the things that matter the most. It don't matter that, I'm not driving a Mercedes, or I'm not in the house that I want to be in. We haven't found a house yet. All that kind of stuff doesn't matter. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm in a loving relationship. I have people around me that care about me. That's what matters. That is what's most important. All the other stuff is, like good icing. Because when you make a cake, the cake should be able to stand alone. It should. If you really know how to bake, the cake should be able to stand alone. The icing just makes it pretty. But the cake should be good. It should be able to stand by itself. That's the extra. So the Mercedes, the house, those are extras. Even though I don't want a Mercedes, I've had a Mercedes. I've driven a Mercedes. I don't want a Mercedes. If I had my choice, it would be like a Wrangler or a Range Rover. I would take that. But Mercedes, no. So, Northland. Where's Northland? Now, that's one place I haven't heard of. Northland? Where is that? Like, where is that on the map? Hey, blessed goddess. Order my steps in your, what is it? Order my steps in your word. Who said they're having dinner with their aunt? I can't go back. Oh, Moth Mama. Okay, sweetie. Thank you, everybody. Oh, in Russia. Oh, okay. In Russia. Wow. So, hey, from Russia. I'm in California. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Kia. Hey, Honeybee. Coffee Bean. Yep, I'm 56. Coffee Bean said 56. Well, yeah, girl. Yeah. Oh, it's Juvia Place. Okay. I don't know why I want to be called. Why I want to call it Juvia's Palace. Yep, I got the iPhone. I got the iPhone. Hi, Sam Crowder. So yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. I mean, um, um, Walter Hawkins. They have a lot of songs that I love, but that is one of my like favorites that I like to play when um when I when I want to listen to something inspirational. Yeah, I washed my hair and did a little braided it up and got a little crinkle going on. When I want to listen to something inspirational, I do listen to. I love a lot of Walter Hawkins music. The music from like the 80s, like gospel music from the 80s and 90s is just totally different than the gospel music that they play now. I can't, for whatever reason, I can't get into the gospel music that they play now. I don't like it. So it's very rare that I listen to it. When I want to listen to gospel music, I normally listen to um, a lot of the older um, gospel music. Thanks, James. Now, if you want to know, like some of my the ratchet, and see that goes the same too for the rap music that I like. I like old school, and I don't know if this is considered old school, but I like the older rap music. I like Bay Area rap, older rap music. I don't dislike um the stuff that they play now, but the older rap music is just better to me. This one of my favorites because I love me some E40 because E40 in my age group. I don't think he's quite as old as me, but I know he's at least 50. I'm pretty sure. I know he's 40. Got to be at least 50 by now. But I like rap where I can understand what they're saying. These mumble rappers, I can't get into that. I always been on that. Now, my son used to be a dancer here in the Bay Area with some of the dance troupes. So, honey, he would be out there dancing, and you know me, I'll be out there trying to. I ain't never been the best dancer in the world, but I tried.
Not just the cops, but the homies you gotta watch. The moon is full, look at the dark cloud. Sitting in my scraper watching Oakland going wild, tat out. I don't jump mainstream, I knock underground. All that other shit, sugar-coated and watered down. I'm from the Bay where we hyphy and go dumb. From the soil where them rappers be getting their lingo from. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
I know YouTube gonna be like, no, you're not.
Tell me when to go. I'm off that 18 purple juice. Mega man, lay with the black suit. King of the suit with the black. And your wife, you don't want me like. From the Bay to the A, put me in the backwoods with a sweet bud. Let's go. It just was your eyebrow. I said he couldn't be saved.
One thing about the Bay Area, these Bay Area rappers got major love and all the fans. All of them. We truly support our Bay Area artists here.
I
don't see how there's no city of Philly.
Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
How am I the DJ for my own party? I'm DJing my own party. What y'all want to hear? Thank you, Sally Like Cereal. I'm not about to try to say that more than one time. It's still hot here, y'all. It's that overcasty, muggy hot that it just feels like the heat is just sitting on top of the Bay Area and just will not move. Like, ain't you got someplace to go, girl? So that's one of my other favorites. And y'all know it ain't a party if we don't play Too Short. It just ain't. I hate playing these ads. It ain't a party if we don't play Too Short. Oh, and I got a story about Too Short, too.
I go on and on. Can't understand how I last so long. I must have superpowers. Rap 225,000 hours. Get a calculator, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move your. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front. And they bump. Where you get your beats? I heard 93 rappers say like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gonna yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Where you get that from? Glad I might spit one. Let me that MC 8-Ball and MJG. Keep spitting that B to the IMP. Bun B, that's Texas, baby. Ballin' G, that's Memphis, baby. Short Dog, that's Oakland, baby. Ain't nothing but pimpin' these days, G. My C got locked up, but these girls still know they got to give a what you say. dog with UGK. Do you really wanna be like me? Spit game like Snoop and TIP. Pretty girls in the VIP, they came with Dre. They don't need ID. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
So back in the day, way back, I used to work at a hotel. Believe it or not, I used to do security, child. At the Holiday Inn. Or was it the Hilton? Which one did I work at? I think the Hilton. No, it was the Holiday Inn because the Hilton was right next door. I worked at the Holiday Inn. And this hotel was brand new. Like, when I say brand new, like built from the ground, brand new, spank brand new. So it was really close to the airport. And so, it was really convenient. A lot of people stayed there for the Raider games. When the Raiders had home games, a lot of people would stay there. So they was actually able to book the, what do they call it when the football players, Hall of Fame. The hotel that I worked was able to, get all of the Raider Hall of Fame participants for that particular year to stay there at the hotel. So they were having autograph signings and all kind of stuff with the some of the Raiders that were being inducted into the Hall of Fame that year. So that weekend was so crowded. Anybody was staying at the hotel that weekend. And everybody had, already checked in. All of the Raiders players had checked in. They had all checked in. They were all in their rooms. And 3 o'clock in the morning, this particular hotel, we would lock the front door at night. And since they had security, security would, who was me, would go to the door, ask them, did they already have a room, or, were they trying to rent a room? And honey, I opened that door and it is Too Short, his entourage, and looks like the Asian girl that was in that particular video with him. It could be, could not be, but it was a, pretty Asian girl. And for a minute, I was kind of like starstruck, because I didn't care about them Raiders. When they was coming in, I didn't know who they were anyway. So that didn't matter to me. I ain't know them people. So I couldn't get, all starstruck over some football players that I had no idea who they were in the first place. But Too Short, I know you, bruh. So he was like, "Oh, you doing security all night?" I said, "No. As a matter of fact, I'm about to get up. I'm about to leave real soon." He was like, "Oh, okay. Well, can you escort us to our rooms and stuff?" And I was like, "You got a whole entourage, and you need somebody to escort you to your room?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's gonna make me feel better." He was like, "We're still in Oakland." I was like, "Yeah, but we in Oakland by the airport. Ain't nobody out here acting no fool." He was like, "Well, why the hotel got security?" I said, "To make it look good." So, I had a little back and forth with Too Short. He was extremely nice. Very nice. Yeah, I did escort him up to his room. We was all laughing and stuff. And he had his own security, of course. And they was laughing like, "What are you gonna do? You what? 5'2"?" I was like, 3. Don't play with me. It was like, "What are you really gonna do if something jump off?" I was like, "Call the police. What you thought I was gonna do? I ain't gonna be out here trying to fight these people." So yeah, I did Too Short. working there. I met Guy Fieri that weekend. I met Huggy Bear that weekend because that year his son played for the Raiders. So, uh, as a matter of fact, he was coming constantly to the Raider home games. Who else? I met a lot of people. I don't even remember all the folks. And then I did meet some of the Raiders who were being inducted into the Hall of Fame that year. Don't ask me what their name was, cause child, I don't remember. Um, I didn't know that the dude that played Apollo Creed in Rocky, I didn't know that he used to play for the Oakland Raiders. I had no idea because when I saw him walk into the hotel, check in, and everything, I was like, what is Apollo Creed doing? But he had a stank ass attitude. Like he wasn't talking to nobody. He got his key and went straight up to his room. He didn't come down for none of the autograph signings or nothing. He had a major stank attitude. Um, but I didn't know he used to play for the Raiders until one of the guys was like, "Oh yeah, he used to play for the Raiders." I was like, "What? I didn't know he played for the Raiders." But I don't know nothing about football, child. So, um, you know what? I meant to get a post office box today. That was on my agenda. Oh, and Guy Fieri showed up. I think in a Ferrari or something, and I don't know where he thought he was. I guess he thought he was in Los Angeles or something where you could show up, and I guess he thought we had valet parking because they they showed up and pulled like right up to the door with the Ferrari, and he jumps out, and I was like, and the person that was with him, they jump out. It looked like he was about to hand me the keys. I was like, you might not want to do that, and you can't park there. And he was like, y'all have no valet parking? No, sweetheart. You have. This is Oakland, California. You have to park your own car. There's no valet parking. And he did kind of look at me funny, like, "Are you serious?" "Yeah, sweetheart. This is not the Four Seasons. No one's gonna park your car here. Or you can just give somebody your key, and when you come out, your car is most definitely gonna be gone." That was one of the things about um working at hotels where you can tell that businessmen and people with a little extra money are used to being treated differently, and then when they come down to realize that everybody ain't gonna treat you how you used to being treated, yeah, it was a little jarring. But I was like, you gonna move that Ferrari, either you gonna move it or OPD tow truck gonna come move it because you can't park there. And Guy Fieri looked at the dude like, all right, move the car, And he came on in the hotel, and of course, he was swarmed by people. He was signing autographs. I mean, he was really nice. I think while he was here, he did film some episodes of his show, Diner, whatever, Drive, Dive, Eat, whatever, here in the Bay Area in San Francisco. I think he went to someplace in San Francisco and filmed. But yeah, I did meet him. I met a couple of celebrities while I was working at the hotel. So that was my hotel story. I will be getting a P.O. box soon. Hey, Phyllis, girl! KK, Raphael. I'm going to I used to watch all of those eating type shows like Guy Fieri and That other guy, Man versus Food. I used to watch those shows all the time. And food just, I don't know. I can't watch people eat like that anymore. And I think it's because, I'm on more of a healthier kick. I just don't want to watch people eat. I just can't do it. Watching other people eat just kind of, it don't make me sick, but it just kind of like turns my stomach now. Watching, so I don't want to watch somebody eat. So, um, there has been a lot going on this weekend because in Nevada, in Reno, I think, there was a fire NATO. And when I saw the news article, I was like, okay, this sounds like some Sharknado. This, don't sound real. But no, Leo season has been serious. There was a fire NATO in, I think it was in some part of Reno, where a wind, I guess the wind gust came up and caught some fire because it's fire season here on this side of the world. Like, I don't want to say just in the Bay Area because, there are fires in Los Angeles also. So I'm going to say California. But even though Nevada is not part of California, it's close to California though. Um, there were fires burning in an area in Reno, and I guess the wind caught it just the right way, and it turned into a fire NATO. I'm gonna see if I can find it and show you guys what it looked like, because I swear it did look like one of those B-rated um, Hollywood movies. It was in Lake Tahoe. Look at that. So the wind picked up some fire and was swirling around it and actually moving with the fire attached on the inside. I was like, oh yeah, if you don't pick that fire up and swirl on around here, I don't know. Like, it's been fire, thunder, lightning. A lot of people are saying that um God is trying to get our attention. Like, you don't have to send a fire tornado to get my attention, though. You don't. Like, I don't want to be the child that God has to send a whole fire tornado to get my attention. I'm just not. That's not me. I literally, I hear you. I really do. I hear everything that you're saying, every warning sign that you're leaving for me. I hear you. I don't need you to send down or tornado to get my attention. But that's what happened this weekend in um in Lake Tahoe. A whole fire tornado. A fire NATO. And a lot of people are saying that, these are signs. A lot of people look at stuff like this. When I looked at the situation this weekend, like these lightning storms and stuff that we had this weekend, I feel like it was, part of just one of those weather situations where it got so hot, and the only way to kind of cool things down was to, bring in a storm. And I know that that is normal um, meteorological explanation for things. But then when you look at the spiritual and you start to think about the spiritual explanation for thunder and lightning and wind, you start to think about the orishas and why certain things happen. Then you start to, put these things, you start to, play a whole connect the dot situation. But me, I'm not the type of person to, live under a lot of conspiracies. Like, I don't like to look at things and say, oh my God, well, that's them testing the weather and, all of that kind of stuff. I don't like that. I don't like to live like that. I don't like to live under conspiracies. I would rather, look at it in a spiritual way than look at it like a conspiracy, and the whole world is out to get us, and they trying to strike us all down with lightning. I don't live my life like that. Now, if you choose to live your life like that, then I can't stop you. You know, I can't stop you. I can't tell you that that ain't it, because once you make up your mind about something, you made up your mind. That's how you choose to live your life. Thank you, Danisha. That's how you choose to live your life. And who am I to tell you not to live your life in a constant state of fear because you feel like the Illuminati is going to come get you at any moment? Who am I to tell you that the Illuminati is not out to get you? I can't. I can't do that. Somebody told me that I can put some Spanx on the last two outfits and wear them outside. They look really nice on you. I'm not into Spanx. Why do people, let me ask you this. Why do people look at other people and tell them what they can do with their body? Now, this woman left a comment on the video where I, wore like the lingerie and the swimsuit and stuff. She was like, "You can put some Spanx." If I wanted to put on some Spanx, I would have put that on in the video. You can't be free in Spanx. You can't be comfortable in Spanx. Spanx are not meant to make you comfortable. They're meant to suck in your fat and make you look like something that you're not. You're fat. That's my point. I want people to understand that it's okay to be what you are. If you're fat, you're fat. If you got a role, you have a role. You're just gonna have to, deal with that. Either you're gonna lose weight or you're going to have to accept the fact that you have a role. You know? I'm not trying to wear anything that's going to constrict my breathing, try to tuck the rolls in, because they're still there. They're not going anywhere. And they're only going to get so flat under the Spanx. I'm not wearing no Spanx. Now, I may have did that when I was in my 20s or something, because when you're in your 20s, you want it to be tight and right and lifted and flat. Now I'm 56 years old. I'm not putting on not nan damn Spank. I barely want to wear a bra. Barely. I don't have on one right now. When I'm at home, why? Why do I have to wear a bra inside my own house? And bras, they're for other people. We living in a society where people feel, why do my breasts have to be up here all the time? Why? Why? Why does it bother you that my breasts are where they want to be? They're retired. They did what they were supposed to do in their 20s and 30s. They're retired now. They don't want to do that no more. You know, some man invented the bra. You know he did. But y'all not about to put all that stuff on me. I ain't wearing no Spanx half the time. I ain't gonna wear no bra. I'm not doing all that stuff. I'm 56 years old. I'm gonna be comfortable. I'm gonna wear what makes me feel comfortable. I'm gonna do what makes me feel comfortable. Now tomorrow, if I want to dye my hair pink, I'm gonna do that. I'm not about to leave this earth and be thinking on my deathbed, damn, I wish I would have dyed my hair pink. No, even though my hair has already been pink before. So, that is one of the things I can, you know, cross off my um list. It's been pink, it's been purple, it's been blonde. The colors that I wanted, it's been red, it's been blue. The colors that I've wanted my hair to be, it has been. I don't, I'm 56 years old now, and at this point I'm going to do whatever I want to do. Damn what anybody think. And I think that's how everybody should live. Stop worrying about what other people think about you. I don't care. Because people are definitely going to have an opinion of you. But it's up to you to tell them to either go to hell and take your opinion with you or just live your life. Because if you're constantly trying to live up to someone else's expectations of you, you'll never be happy. I don't care what people think. I'm not wearing no Spanx. And half the time, I ain't gonna wear no bra. And if you don't like it, stop looking at my titties. Why are you looking at them anyway? Because see, if you wasn't looking at them, you wouldn't have known that I didn't have on a bra. So if you wasn't looking at my fat rolls, you wouldn't have known that I should put on some Spanx. Look at my face. It's pretty. I mean that. Yeah, enjoy your life. And you can't enjoy your life worrying about what other people think about you or how other people see you, how other people view you. You can't do that. You're not enjoying yourself. You're not happy. You're not enjoying yourself if you're worried about what other people think about you, how other people see you, how other people view you, none of that. So, what are my plans for 56? So, this year, I plan on mastering this whole makeup situation. Okay? I plan on learning how to put my eyelashes on without crying and getting frustrated because that's what happened to me today. I plan on watching more YouTube videos and really, learning how to do some of the really cute um, makeup techniques because I want to be able to do my makeup so good that I can be like some of these other girls and tag like the makeup company and be like, look at my, because God, dog, they be on here tagging everybody. So I want to, really learn how to do the makeup, really learn how to do my eyelashes the correct way, and, just kind of get into a habit of wearing them so that they won't be so difficult for me to put on. Um, I plan on really getting back into my fitness this year. I got a really good start at towards the end of 55, getting the Fitbit and stuff. So it really tracks your steps, let you know how many steps you're doing a day. I mean, it's really good. Let you know like how many hours of sleep you got, restless, REM sleep, how many times you were restless, all of that kind of stuff. Um, my plan is to really stay on the healthy kick, drink more water, get back. I don't think I will ever be a total vegan again. I don't think. I mean, I think I'll be close to it. I think I'll probably like be a vegetarian or something. So, really watch what I eat, lose a little bit of weight, have fun doing it, not be too strict on myself, not um, set expectations on myself and then get angry when I don't meet them. You know, this year I think I'm going to just kind of be a little bit more gentle with myself than I was last year. Because last year, I think I set some really rigid expectations for myself. And then when I didn't meet those expectations, I was really angry at not just myself, but everybody else because, I felt like people didn't see the same dream that I had, and I got mad at them because they wasn't seeing it. So this year I just want to be a little more gentle with myself and make sure that in all situations I put myself first. And that may seem selfish, but it's not. Because if I'm not healthy and happy, how can I help anybody else? So put me first, um, set realistic expectations for myself. And if I don't meet them, continue to be gentle and loving with myself. Read more books because last year I didn't read as much last year as I normally do. So I want to read more this year. Um, I did get the Kindle on my iPhone. So I can actually say I have an iPhone. Oh, for the people that missed it, I got an iPhone for my birthday. I got iPhone for my birthday from my husband. My husband gave me an iPhone. So, read more. I have not been journaling as much since I've been here. So I want to journal, make sure that I journal more. Just be happy. Just do whatever it takes this year to make myself happy. That's my goal for the year. You know, set expectations, but if they don't work, don't beat yourself up. You know, just keep going because they're not always going to work. Everything that you set for yourself is not always going to work. It may not even be in the design, in God's design for it to work. Look at things with more of a spiritual eye this year. I think somewhere in the middle of last year, I kind of fell off a little bit and, you know, wasn't really looking at things spiritually the way I should have. And I got a little lost in translation somewhere last year. It's fine, but I realized that that happened, and I don't want it to happen again this year, you know. And then I did it and kind of beat myself up for it, like, you know better, you know you shouldn't do. And that's what I don't want to do, you know. Even when things happen and you know better, you still can't beat yourself up for them. Yeah, you know better, you made a mistake. Just like your child, there are things that you know you've taught your child, and they turn around and do the exact opposite. You can't beat them for making a mistake. So I can't beat myself up for making a mistake. I'm 55, 56. I was 55 last year. I made mistakes. I'm 56. I'm going to make mistakes, but I don't want to beat myself up for the mistakes that I make. I want to be able to look at those mistakes. Okay, well, yeah, I shouldn't have did that, and keep going. I planned on doing my nails for my birthday. I was supposed to do my nails last night, and then I got tired, and so my nails. These was the nails that I was gonna wear for my birthday. These my birthday nails that just didn't. I'm gonna do them later though, today though. So I didn't do my nails. I'm not gonna beat myself up for not doing my nails. I was sleepy last night because that storm rolled through here at 4 o'clock in the morning, I guess. Um, and my mother and father-in-law uh, went outside because the gazebo was moving, and they wanted to get the pillows and stuff off of the patio chairs because it was raining, and so they kind of woke me up. I didn't even know what was going on, child. It was so much going. I didn't even know what was going on. And so I was really tired yesterday because I woke up at 4, and when I got up, then of course Gizmo woke up because of course he has no concept of time. He was like, "Oh, we up?" You know, even though I was just going to see, you know, like what was going on. I wasn't up, and he got up, and so I let him go out and use the bathroom. That was when I realized, oh, it's raining and thundering. I was like, boy, if you don't hurry up and get back in this house. And so I put him back in his bed, and I laid down and couldn't go, you know, back to sleep. So yesterday I was like super tired. I mean, I went back to sleep, but you know how when your sleep is broken and you go back to sleep, it's like you don't catch up. That's how I felt. So, um, yeah, that storm was it wasn't a normal Bay Area storm, because usually here in the Bay Area when we get thunder and lightning, those storms are usually very fast moving. You know, they don't sit on the Bay Area. This storm sat here. It thundered and lightning for hours. The storm started maybe 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. It was about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning before it stopped. I mean, the sun had came out, the clouds were still dark, and you could still see the, you know, every now and then it was that, you know, in the sky, which is extremely odd for this area to have a storm last that long, because normally, you know, because we're so close to the bay, the winds will, you know, kind of shift the storm on out. But this storm was like, nah, I'm gonna sit here and see what they doing and talk to them for a little while. And you know what's really interesting is normally when it thunders and lightning, I have I have always had a fear of thunder and lightning. Like, a weird fear, like almost a paralyzing fear of thunder. It's not the lightning that I've ever been afraid of. It's always been the thunder, the noise, and the thunder. But this particular storm, the thunder was so low, it was, barely a rumble. The lightning overpowered this storm. The lightning was at the forefront, just bright everywhere, lightning. And the thunder was very low, a very gentle rumble. And I had absolutely no fear. This is the first time that I have ever been outside during a storm trying to take pictures of the lightning. And it was something in this storm that told me it's time for you to drop some of those fears. Because I have some of the most irrational fears in the world. I always have. Always. And thunder and lightning has always been one of them. And the dark. I finally conquered the dark. I really believe that I've conquered the dark. My fear of the dark. I've just about conquered. But thunder and lightning um, has always been on my list. Very, very high on the list also. Uncle Tim, thank you. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, that's where we live. I actually did not hear the wind, but my mother-in-law said on the other side of the house, because their bedroom faces the bay. So I guess the wind is stronger on that side of the house. Oh, she said, yeah, the wind was just shaking. It was bad. And the thunder didn't seem that loud here. Like I didn't even hear, I wouldn't have even known it was thundering if I didn't see the lightning, because it wasn't that loud here. It was just a rumble, just rumbling, not, just that deep, sometimes how thunder can be. It was just a rumble. But honey, it was doing some lightning. And then it would rain for maybe 2 or 3 minutes and stop, like in big drops of rain. Because we had taken Gizmo out to use the bathroom that morning, and we were standing under the gazebo, and it just, these big drops, it just started pouring. And before we could get back in the house, it stopped. So yeah, this was a interesting storm. And after it left us, it hit Sacramento. So, and I heard that it was really aggressive. By the time we got to Sacramento, it got really aggressive. Like she said, my friend said that the thunder was really bad, just super loud and aggressive thunder. So yeah, we had a very, very interesting, um, very interesting storm this weekend, and I don't want that to come back no time soon. And the weird thing was, Gizmo didn't react at all. He acted like he didn't hear it. He he wasn't bothered by it. I don't know. It's certain noises affect Gizmo, but he didn't trip off of that. I don't know if Gizmo didn't hear it or he just didn't care or what was going on, because he didn't, it didn't bother him. After we went outside and he used the bathroom, he went right on to his house and he went on back to sleep. And he didn't get back up until I got back up that morning. But yeah, we had all nice. We had all nice storm. I mean, my mother-in-law said, this was country thunder and lightning. I mean, when I went to Birmingham, Alabama with my ex-husband, I had never heard thunder. I didn't even know that lightning made a noise. Like how they be showing lightning on TV making it noise. I didn't even know that lightning really did that because I've never heard it do it here in California. But when I went down to Alabama, that thunder and lightning out there was on a whole different level. Like I have never heard the boom, like thunder just boom. And we were in a brick home. Like the homes out there, the houses were real nice. Like my ex-husband's parents' home was all brick. And I'm thinking, okay, it ain't gonna be that loud up in here. No, it was super loud. It was like we were outside. It was so loud. I was like, oh my God, take me back to California. In the heat, it was horrible. I had never felt heat like that before. I don't think I could live in the South because the heat in the South is totally different than the heat here in California. And I don't want to deal with it. I don't want no parts of it ever again in life. Danisha said it was a bad storm on the East Coast also. My car spun 360 on the interstate towards oncoming traffic. My kids were petrified. Girl, I would have been too. Yeah, somebody else said, oh, in Iowa, someone on my Facebook showed like the trees in her yard had been uprooted. It was some type of windstorm went down through there. So this weekend it seemed like it was just, storms just everywhere. Here come the conspiracy people. Somebody has said, I was on Facebook and somebody said, yeah, all these storms, Jesus coming back to get us. Is that the only reason why? I mean, that's what the storm means. Jesus coming to get us. Because didn't he say that he wasn't going to come back with water, but by fire next time? Well, was that Jesus in that fire NATO? I don't know, child. But ain't that what Revelation say? Not by water, but fire next time? So I don't think a storm is going to be the prediction or the preface to Jesus coming back. Jesus coming back with fire. But look, if that fire NATO was any indication of, or, preface to what's to come, I don't want to be here. Jesus, I'm going to need you to come and pick me up before your real coming back, because I don't want to see anything worse than that fire tornado. I don't want to see it. No, that was enough. Why are you staring at me? Huh? Come here. Come tell everybody you told me happy birthday. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Gizmo. Come here. Come on. Come here. I bet you if I had some beef jerky, you would come. You would. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna prove it. I got some beef jerky. I bet you. Watch this. Mm-hmm. Come here. Uh-huh. See? You a mess. Don't you step over that cord. Come here. Move that box out the way. Come on. You got it. Keep coming. Come on. Come here. Did you make it? Did you make it? One more. Tell him. Today's my mommy's birthday. He like, give me that beef jerky. I mean it. I did all that. You better give me the beef jerky. You got it. That's it. God, your wet nose. It's my mommy's birthday. I told my mommy happy birthday. I sang to her this morning. And I'm such a lucky puppy that I got 3 tennis balls on my mommy's birthday. It wasn't even my birthday. And I got some tennis balls because my daddy went to the store and got something for my mommy. And he got me some tennis balls. I'm so happy. I only came for that beef jerky. Now I'm trying to figure out how to get out of here. Because go this way. Oh, Lord, you so happy. Go. I had to bribe the dog to make him come. See how people treat me? My husband had to go to work, y'all. So I had to spend my birthday by myself. Well, my son is supposed to come when he get off work. What time is it? I don't think he get off. I think he get off at 4. I don't know, child. But he's supposed to come see me. I don't have nothing else to talk about. What's this? Do anybody got a song they want to hear? If not, I'm leaving. I'm hungry. You know, fix me something to eat. I'm not doing my cake until Friday. Um, because my goddaughter is going to be here from Arizona. And so I'm going to do my cake then. My goddaughter will be here. My granddaughter will be here. I'm not sure if my son will be here. Barbara Evans. That's my daddy last name. When I see that last name, I'll be like, oh, is we related? Is we related? Where you from, Barbara? Where you from? Because we could be related. Because that's my daddy last name. Wouldn't it be crazy if we were related? Like you just jumped in somebody's life, don't know me, and then find out that we related? Wouldn't that be crazy? Like on my birthday too? You just find out like we're cousins or something. Wouldn't that be crazy? That would be an interesting story for social media. Yeah, I just jumped into this random, originally New Jersey, but most family is in Florida. I don't think we're related. My family is from Arkansas and Texas. Womp womp. We're not even related, girl. We just got the same last name. Share some Arisha info. Um, like what? Let me play one of my Oshun songs for my birthday since I done already played music and I'm probably gonna put this video on private anyway. Um, let's play one of my Oshun songs.
lucha, dueña del río, dueña de la femineidad y diosa de la piel. Es el símbolo de la coquetería, la gracia y la sexualidad.
In 2016, the city of Richmond passed rent control, protecting tens of thousands.
Is this one? Now, when you go to a bimbe, this is one of the things that you're going to have to learn. The majority of times, the songs are not in English. And this was one of the things that was very difficult for me when I first went to a bimbe, was how am I going to, how did that happen? How am I going to learn and understand the Yoruba songs? You know, you have to get someone to translate the songs for you. Like you can go on Google, and there are translations for some of the songs that are sang, or you can ask your godmother, because normally if you're at a bimbe, you're gonna know somebody there. You don't just walk off the street into someone's bimbe or someone's ceremony. So you can ask your godmother or one of your god sisters or whatever for the interpretation. Don't ask me what this song means, because I don't know. I would have to look for the interpretation. That's why I'm saying this, because I don't want someone to ask me what they're saying. I don't speak Yoruba, nor do I speak Spanish. And when you go to these bimbes and ceremonies and stuff, they're not singing these songs to the Orishas in English, because that's not their native tongue. You know, of course, the Orishas understand English, but English is not their native tongue. So the songs are not sang in English. The songs are sang in the tongue of the Orisha, which is the Yoruba tongue. So that is something that you're going to have to train your brain to listen to the songs. But normally at bimbes, it is I think it's called a cantor, where the drummer or whoever is leading the song will say certain things, and then you repeat the same thing that they say. But you have to get used to hearing it done before you can actually go into until you can actually go into it and be able to do it. see. So the leader will say certain things and then you come in with the rest. But you have to learn the songs, or, you know, be around people who are singing the songs, going to the bimbes in order to learn the songs. Now, this person put the words up. I'm gonna show you when it comes on. Yeah, yeah, B-O, yeah, now they put the words up. But they are in Yoruba. Call and response. That's it. Hello? I'm on YouTube Live talking to my people. What's up? Oh, okay. I was about to get off anyway.
So do you still drink Crown?
Huh?
So do you still be drinking?
Yeah, a little bit. I want to try that peach.
What peach?
The Crown. The apple with what?
And vanilla and then the regular?
I'll take the apple.
The apple?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only like the flavored ones.
Okay. Something told me to get that one.
Yeah, I like that one better than the plain. All right, well, just ring the doorbell. Okay, bye. Okay, so let me show you guys what channel this is so you can go to it. The channel is omooshun94602. The last part is MORIYEYEO. And it is Cantos a Oshun con letra. And so it has all of the words for this particular song. And I don't think that it gives the English translation, but I think you can go to Google and find the translation for what the song actually means. But this particular one does give you all the words. So it's a little easier to follow along when you can see the spelling of the word. It's a little easier to do because when you're just hearing them singing it, you're like, what are they saying? But when you can see the words written out, it's kind of easier to sound it out. So that's the only thing about the songs. They are in Yoruba. So you have to, that's the only way that you can learn it. So I am going to get off of here because my son is on his way and I'm going to spend some time with him, chit chat with him for a little while, and that's gonna be it. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for spending my birthday with me and the people that gave me some change. I appreciate it. Just gonna go to my Starbucks in the morning because y'all know I love I have one coffee a day, and that is in the morning, and that be it. So I love you guys, and I thank you for coming. Now let me figure out how to put this video on private. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Bye.